Dark history. Gaza, a land without rest. 1940s today. Before the wars, before the walls, Gaza was a dream by the sea. Now, it's one of the most locked down places on Earth. Gaza in the 1940s. Before the divide, in the early 1940s, Gaza was a coastal city of fishermen and merchants, part of mandatory Palestine under British control. Families had lived there for generations, Arab Muslims, Christians, Jews, all coexisting uneasily under rising political pressure. But by 1948, that fragile peace shattered. The Nakba, the catastrophe. When the State of Israel was declared in 1948, over 750,000 Palestinians were forcibly displaced, an event known as the Nakba. Many of those who fled from Jaffa, Haifa, Beersheba, and surrounding villages ended up in Gaza, turning this peaceful strip into a crowded refugee zone almost overnight. Entire generations were born and raised in UN-run refugee camps, believing they'd only be there temporarily. 75 years later, they're still waiting. Wars no one remembers. 1956. Gaza was invaded by Israel during the Suez Crisis. 1967. Gaza was occupied after the Six-Day War. 1987, the First Intifada uprising erupted in Gaza. 2006. Today, Gaza's been under a land, sea, and air blockade, with wars in 2008, 2012, 2014, 2021, 2023, and beyond. Every war leaves behind bombed schools, shattered hospitals, and children who've known nothing but conflict. But somehow, these stories rarely make global headlines. The life in the world's largest open-air prison today. Over 2 million people live in Gaza, packed into an area smaller than New York City. Most can't leave. Electricity runs for only a few hours a day. Clean water is nearly gone. 80% rely on food aid, and yet weddings still happen. Kids still fly kites, poets still write. We dance in the dark, because the light is only for others, said one Gazan girl. Why don't more people know? Because Gaza's story is buried beneath politics, headlines, and fear. It's easier to turn away than to face a land caught between powers, where no one is safe and no one is truly free. Gaza is more than a war zone. It's a living city filled with people, dreams, songs, and a deep wound the world refuses to see. If you think Gaza is just about politics or war, think again. It's about people who've spent generations behind fences, still dreaming of the sea,